Hey, my name is Meg, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to show you what I keep in my Delfonics Utility Pouch. Now I have done a video on this before. The way that I use it has changed, so I thought I would give you an updated look through all the things that I keep in there, and then I'm also going to show you just a flick through my current junk journal and also the setup that I have in my pocket traveller's notebook from Grace and Salt Ink, because a lot of people do ask if this journal, or like whichever junk journal that I'm using at the moment, if that's the only journal that I use. And I also always have this, which is more of a like personal journal. I'll get to that and show you how I have this all set up, because this is more of a sort of on the go journal, whereas this one will tend to stay at home, because I mean, when you look at the difference in size, which one would you take out? Yeah, this one's more of a stay at home, or I'll take it out if I'm like having a journal meetup or something, and then this is what I would carry with me. As for this pouch, because it's quite compact, but it is fairly big still, because this is the medium size pouch. This generally doesn't come with me where I go, more of a sort of one that stays at home, and it's got everything basic that I need within reach, so this can sort of follow me around the house if I want to do any like journaling or crafting, like in another room that's not like where my desk and my office and whatever's set up. So this is a sort of hub, I would say, of sort of the basics, and it's like a tools bit, because this isn't everything that I have, but it's sort of like the essentials, if that makes sense. So what I love about the Delfonics is the pockets that it has on the front. Obviously, if you were traveling with this, the way the pockets are, like, I would be worried about stuff falling out, because they're not like, there's no zips or closures at the front. So I'd say that's the only thing that I would want, is like the pockets to maybe have zips or buttons. But then if you're only keeping it like at home and you're not traveling with it, then it's fine. So just along the front I have just a few pin badges, button badges. So this one's from Waterstones. This one I don't remember, but me and my boyfriend bought matching little straw men, and mine just lives on here. These pins are from Tumble and Rose, and there's a little bunny with a like constellation, and then these are little crystals, and then this is just a little heart pin. So in the front pockets here, I just have my Uniball Signo, which is my favourite white pen. Then I also have a few of the Stabilo markers. So I've got like a sort of greeny colour, well, two greeny colours, a peach, a purple and a grey. Just sort of a little limited colour palette, mainly because I bought these when I was on holiday. I didn't buy them in a big pack. I found a little store in Santa Cruz de la Palma that was just selling them individually, and with the conversion rate and everything, they worked out quite cheap. So these are the ones that I bought, and they just stay in there. And I like writing headers with those and like outlining them with pen. And then here I just have a couple of paintbrushes and just a bog standard pen just to write with. This one has an ink pad, just again bog standard one in black ink. And then this little pocket here, I've just got some sticky tabs that I put in my planner. They're just there for easy access. And then I have my little scissors that I use for fussy cutting. And these are a gift, so I don't know where you'd get these. So if you know, please let me know in the comments. I'll try and find a link and Google them and see where they're from, because they're really, really good for fussy cutting because they're so small. And then in this pocket I have some rub-on like letters, because I like to use those for, again, little titles and things like that. And then some bright yellow post-it notes, because I love yellow. There is actually a yellow Delfonics pouch, but this is the one that I got because I got it for Christmas. Here, the mixed paper block I have, this is from Range, I believe, and it's just got some smaller like A6 card, and I've used pretty much all of the craft coloured card, and it's also got black and white as well, so that's just there because it's easy access, because I like to use that for like the basis of like a tip in or just anything like that really. So, and then at the back I've not really got much going on. There's nothing in these two pockets here, and then in this pocket there's just a little bookmark that I made, and my Starry Colours watercolours. I really love these, so they're like shimmers. There's 6 different colours of those, and my regular watercolours, they're not in here at the minute, but they would normally be sort of in one of the inside pockets. And then in zip here, so you get one big pocket and then 4 pockets, like 2 at each side. So in this one here I've got a glue stick and I've got a date stamp. That pocket here I've just got a couple of stamp sets, so I've got some letters and I've got some like patterns for borders, or like you could stamp it and like right across the lines, so I just keep them in there. And then most of my other stamps live in this pouch here, so I've just got like a, you know, just a one pocket sort of pouch, because I think with some of my stamp sets being so large, it's like the easiest way to store them. So I have a stamp on the loose, I have a stamp on the loose. So I have all different stamp sets from various different places, some more alphabet stamps, all different fonts. So they all just live in here. And then in this back pocket here, or front pocket rather, I have some highlighters. Again, mostly I use these in my planner, but I do want to use the pastel coloured ones in my journal as well. And then I have just a little organza bag. I've just got a couple of little envelopes with really small stamping on them, so they are just tucked away in there just so nothing like scrunches them up or anything like that. And then in this central section, I tried not to overstuff it, just because then I think I would like lose track of what's in here. So I have my big alphabet stencil here that's broken because I sat on it, but I really love this one. I did have a lowercase one as well, but I don't know where that's gone. But these you can get really cheap. I think I got the pack of 2 for like 49p. So again, I'll try and find links for that, because I absolutely love using these and then like colouring in the letters. And then I just have a sort of random assortment of some like vintage papers, and like flowers that I can cut out, just as a sort of, you know, and if I want to use any of it. So I've just got, you know, I don't want to put like loads in here, but I've just got a sort of, you know, selection of different papers. So if I've taken this like away from my desk and I don't have all my papers, at least I've got a selection in there. So that is everything in my Delfonics pouch. And then now we'll look at my journals. So as I said before, this is a traveller's notebook from Grace and Salt Ink, and it's in the pocket size, but I'm putting A6 notebooks in it, which are slightly bigger, and because it's the cocoon style, that means that I'm able to obviously expand, and they're not going to just like poke out the edge. So I do actually really like the cocoon style for that, because even if you didn't want to put slightly larger notebooks in, if you've like had, you know, quite a few inserts or folders in it, it'll like expand for how much you want to put in it. So I really love that about this. So inside there's 3 inserts and 2 folders. So at the front, the first folder is just a craft folder, and I got it from Elrahir Leather. And again, it is a pocket size, but I kind of like how you can still see the inserts through it, because like the flower that I've fussy cut here and stuck on the front matches sort of the colour of the insert here, so it kind of goes together. And this insert did have a like envelope on the back, but I thought it was quite bulky, and the way, because obviously it's cardboard, the way that it opened, you couldn't really get in and out of it very easily. So I took that off, and I'm probably gonna end up covering that with something. And then this first insert that I've got here is a junk journal insert that I've just made. So there's nothing in here yet, but I wanted a smaller junk journal because, like I said, I didn't want to obviously drag around like my massive junk journal with me. So I've got a smaller one here for on the go. So these is all the different pages that I've got inside it. Just some like music sheets, some graph paper, some tea bag paper, all different papers. And I'm really in love with the cover. I might add like a little label on the front, I'm not sure yet though. And then the back of this folder, there's sort of 3 like credit card slot size. What are they called? They're not, well, yeah, it's like a pocket, but it's not a pocket at the same time. They're like little slits, and you can tuck things in. So I have these tucked in, which are from Dispatch to LA. They're just little label printouts, so I'll link those below as well. They're free to download and print on her website. And then I also have just a few bits tucked in here, so I just have a little sticker sheet, and I have a little zine. And then the second insert I have is my personal like written journal. The insert is actually from M&S. I don't know if you can get it online. Again, I'll have a look and I'll link it down below if I find it. I feel like this video is just going to be me saying the links in the description. But yeah, I will try and find links for as much as I can down below, because I know if I don't, I'll get questions. So I want to make sure you've got all that stuff sorted. So yeah, this insert, it's just a lined insert, and it's just full of writing really. There's a few bits of like watercolour and stuff just to jazz it up a bit, but mainly writing. And then on the front here, I actually went onto Delfonics and got the is it a Dymo label printer font, and I printed it out onto my sprocket so that I could stick it on the front here, because I don't have a label maker. So I did that. And then here, this is the second folder that I've got in here, and it's a plastic wallet one. And I saw Robin's video, Art Journal Girl, again, link down below, and she actually had one of these in her, I think it's her most recent setup video, and she was like, I didn't like the zip that you get on the side, she said, so I just cut it off. And I was just like, why have I not thought to do that before? Because these zips do really annoy me, because they're quite like bulky, and then obviously they're up at the top here, and then as well they kind of make the pocket harder to get things in and out of. So I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna cut mine off as well. So I've cut it off, and I will probably end up putting a little paper clip here just to make sure nothing falls out, but it makes the pocket like so much easier to get in and out of. So I've put a little like stamped rose image in the front here, and then look how easy it is to get these out. I just have a couple of tags with various washi samples on, just as an easy way of carrying around a lot of washi. And then this insert at the back, there's nothing in it yet. Again, it's just lined, and it's just notes, so I'm just going to use it for any like, you know, random like scratch paper, or you know, if someone asks me for a piece of paper, or if I need to write something down on the go, I'm probably going to put it in here. So that's what this is for. And then the other side of this plastic wallet insert has 4 card slots. So I've got my card at the front here, and then just a little like courage quote card that I made to put in there, and then nothing in the back ones here. I might put something in there at one point. For now, they're just empty. And then that is everything that I have in this little little setup. So I really like how compact it is, and I must say I'm really loving the cocoon style of ink dory, because for the longest time I remember I was talking to Rebecca, the owner of Grace and Salt Ink, and she asked if I was interested in like the cocoon, and I was like, I don't know what, like, I think the flap would annoy me. So for the longest time I was like, no, the flap's going to annoy me. And then a few months ago I thought, do you know what, I'm going to give it a go, and I'm actually really liking it. And then this is the journal that I'm using at the minute. It was made for me by the lovely Kirsten from Seagoat Creations, who's so lovely to make this for me, and I love all of the different papers that she's used, and I'm really enjoying using it. So the front cover, I just have on the inside various bits and pieces, some like stickers, some washi. This is a cutout from my February printable that I did over on Patreon. And then the pages I'm just sort of using as like a mismatch of like everything. So I'm collaging in here, I'm doing some writing, sticking in some photos. I was doing some like watercolor practice, some washi samples. I was planning places to visit when I went to Amsterdam. Things that I was going to put in my like backpack for on the go, notes from a video, like more obviously floral cutouts and tags from things I bought, and stamps from mail I've received, quotes, paper bags. This page I actually created over on Patreon, so it's sort of like a roundup of my trip to the Netherlands. So I've got all different photos, and I created a clear tip-in. And then this page I think I did for YouTube. It was a February monthly spread, so you know, I've got a little like envelope here. This is a big envelope that Pamela gave me a card in when I went to go and see her in the Netherlands. I'm writing about my current read, which was, I think, one of the prompts on Junk Journal January that I just did again, because that's the thing with that challenge. Say if you've missed out, you can do them anytime you want. There's no like time limit on them. So I've just got all different like stickers and washi. This is another page that I created on Patreon. So I've got like a vintage postcard and all just, it's a mismatch of everything, but I really love how this is sort of coming together. I did this journal with me, you can go and watch on my YouTube. So I was using up scraps and just like stamped on a quote with some typewriter font stamps. And there's a lot of like smaller pages in this journal that I wouldn't put in when I make a journal for myself, but it's really fun to try and work with them. So this is sort of all stuff that I just had like lying around on my desk. So like some watercolor swatches someone sent to me, and you know, bits from Happy Mail, and then this is a hot chocolate wrapper that my boyfriend gave to me. He just sort of passed it to me after he'd made it, and I like went to walk over to the bin, and he literally said, "You're throwing it away. I was giving you that for your journal." So now that it had a story, I had to put it in. So that's why I've got a gold premium hot chocolate wrapper in my journal. Um, and then I think that's where I'm up to for now, but these are all of the different pages um, in this journal. Um, so I'm really, really looking forward to. Oh yeah, and then this was the page that I created for my March welcome post on Patreon. So I'm fully aware that I've like skipped a load, but I wanted to create it on a certain background, so that's why I skipped ahead. I am trying to not jump around. I want to do it in chronological order, but at the same time, when there's pages that just would match what I want to document or what I want to journal about so much better, I'm sometimes trying to resist the temptation to jump around, because I know that if I jump around, I'm less likely to like go back to the pages that I've skipped. So that's why. But yeah, I really like all of these pages. So and even just like how pretty is this? Like floral, like vellum, and a big doily. Book pages, more like vellum and tea dyed paper. This this page I did tear out just because the green just wasn't doing it for me. I didn't like the green, so I just popped it in here because I probably will still use it like to collage with. I'm just not gonna make a whole page on green. Probably if this was like a sort of coffee like tea dyed colour, then I think I would use it, but maybe I'll have to tea dye it and see what colour it goes. So yeah, so that's my journal currently at the minute. That's my on the go journal, and then this is my like little hub of essential supplies. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I am now posting once a week on a Wednesday, and this is the third week running that I've done it on a Wednesday, so things are looking good. So yeah, subscribe if you aren't already, and comment down below. Let me know what you keep in your journal pouch if you have one, or what you would keep in one, or just chat to me about anything. I love reading your comments, so yeah, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your week, and I will see you next time for another video. Bye guys!